Hi guys, my name's Seb Tudor, I'm the man on the Silver Mountain, and welcome back. Today I wanted to talk about kind of something related to the platform that you guys are viewing me on and a lot of people interact with me through in various ways. Online hatred. It's a thing, it happens because you put people behind a screen completely detached. It's kind of like Milgram's experiments. They're far more willing to cause harm from a distance when it doesn't concern them. If you've got for those of you that don't know, about some of Stanley Milgram's experiments. They were into authority, and he would have people giving a Confederate, an actor, electric shocks. Not actually, but they would press the button, a light would come on. He would have a fit as if he was being electrified, and you'd have a lab assistant stood in next to them, and they were measuring like if that person had a uniform, he would be more authoritative. The person would be more willing to cause more harm to the person on the other side until they died, and then you'd have all manner of other problems that came out. They weren't necessarily the most ethical experiments, which is why they did happen a fair while ago. But it's that kind of, you put someone at a distance and have a suggestion, even if it's an internal self-suggestion, then they're more likely to do harm when they're detached from that person. It's again why us versus them is so poisonous, because once you are different and separate from those other people, because you are us with one label and they are them with another label, then it becomes very easy to take shots and just fire back and forth, and as a result, that's where a lot of these problems stem from. And also, you're gonna, if you put any number of people of all kinds of different backgrounds and different leanings in politics, religion, whatever else, and you put them all in one space, not everybody is going to get along. Unfortunate truth, but there you go. But dealing with hate online, the internet has been dubbed the worldwide hate machine at times, and so what it comes down to is, it's more prevalent here. It's much more visible because everybody has a voice, and not everybody is able to just put stuff out there in a way that wouldn't be nice, or would be nice rather. You've got lots of people saying, "Oh, just kill yourself." I've received a couple of these. I've received some emails even. Part of the problem of sticking my email underneath these videos is that people will say nasty stuff to me because they're out, even online where they're potentially anonymous. They're out of the public eye, and they'll throw me some hate because of one video or another that they haven't liked so much. That's the way that it goes. But what it comes down to is, dealing with it comes down to a few very simple things. First off, if you're getting hate coming at you, it's the internet. It all goes through various machines. Lots of machines have the capacity to block people or to filter what you're seeing. You can literally turn it off and walk away. You can delete accounts if it's getting too much for you on one area or whatever else. You literally have the capacity to remove yourself from it completely. Not a problem, So if it's really getting to you that much, do that. Really simple. Otherwise, if you want to stick around and deal with it, there are again a couple of things you can do. The first off, I would say, goes back to a whole load of stuff that I've talked about: personal responsibility, about the strength that you have as an individual, and all of that kind of thing. And that is, realize that you control you. And these are just words. They don't have any intrinsic power. The only power that they have over you is if you let them have it. Don't give it to them. They're just words. They don't have any power of them in and of themselves. They're just a tool for communication. You can walk it off. You can be called all manner of things on the internet. You can be called a cuck or a miserable fucker, or you're a terrible cis white male and you should go kill yourself. Do you know what? Fine, they can say that. Those words are on a page. They're not affecting my life. You can delete the email, you can laugh at what's been said, you can just shrug it off, because does it matter to you? No. In this particular instance, where people have come to me semi-anonymously and started sending me shit or having issues with me, what it comes down to is, that's absolutely fine. You can go and talk as you like. Say what you want. What it comes down to is, you're a faceless individual behind a screen somewhere, possibly on the other side of the planet, and as a result you are putting out this negative stuff. Fair enough. I'm sat here, you can see me, you can identify me and talk to me, who's having an effect on who. I'm winning. Your little insults and stuff are bouncing off me, no problem. But whatever I've said has got under your skin. I'm taking up more of that cognitive processing than not, because you've taken the time to throw stuff at me. Best way to ignore an enemy that you don't have to fight is just to ignore them. And so that's what I'm going to do. But what it comes down to, don't know what that smile was. What it comes down to though, with that is, again, that allows you to control yourself. But let's say it gets a bit more extreme. Let's say that you start getting a lot more. If there is a genuine threat to you, or if there is a genuine negative to you, and I'm not talking about, oh, they said mean things on Twitter or something like that. I mean, if someone is legitimately harassing you or stalking you, using various forms of online social media to interact with you, to let you know that's going on, simply put, pull it all down, save it all, take it to the police, tell them about it. You're protected. Yeah, if it's a genuine threat against your life that may be legitimate, I'm not talking about, oh, go kill yourself, oh, if I knew where you were, I'd come kill you, or any of that shit. That's just silly bravado. Yeah? Obviously, keep an eye on it, see if it escalates. If it does, be concerned, take appropriate measures. Otherwise, none of this, it's the internet. It's a huge empty space that is just being filled. What's easiest to fill it with? Hate, anger, outrage, all of these things, they're easy emotions. They're the emotions for quitters. They're the emotions for people who have no stable grounding for what they want, what they believe, where they want to go. And as a result, they don't get those places. They just get upset, they flail around, they make lots of noise. They don't do anything. And this is where, at the very least, I will give some credence to the people that come online and present. Because what you're doing is you're putting your neck on the line for the things that you want to say, the things you want to do. I can respect that very much so. It's one of the reasons why, at times, I have taken a long time to put together videos that are just, I do a lot of these videos in one take. I might do the same topic several times over in one take, and then pick the best of them. Yeah? And what it comes down to is, with that, you've got to have a fair amount of backbone to understand that you can throw the stuff out there and yet there could be repercussions. Every single time I upload a video, I expect a wave of hate coming back at me. But the thing is, in that expectation, I know that I control me in the way that I feel about it. I control my personal safety, and I know that if it does get too much, if it starts to get to me, don't have to stop posting or anything like that. What I can do, get up, leave my PC, take a minute. I was going to say wander outside, but it's pissing it down. A little bit of sun, but oh well. And so what I would do is just take a breather. Get yourself back into a decent mindset to come and deal with it. Because yeah, your defences will get worn down, regardless of how strong or how resilient you are through the 3 R's or through whatever other means you have to cope. You'll get worn down. It happens. Just go away, reset, come back, deal with it. Simple. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. What kind of negative interactions have you had online? How did you deal with them? Please let me know. It'll any coping mechanisms and things that you have that you can add to me, or that I can add to you, or that each of you can add to one another, only makes us more sound and more stable in our ability to have these discussions, to have these places that we can just come, watch content, see things, do things, and whatever else. Just walk it off. There's no point in getting upset about it otherwise. But anyway, if you like this video, and if you like the 3 things that I mentioned that can help you, then please drop me a like, and otherwise subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.